Greetings, fellow humans and other worldly creatures if you're listening in. Today we have another review happening with us. Let's start off things. Yes, this is the Oppo bag. And we have the Oppo F3 called the dual selfie, it's called the selfie expert with a dual selfie camera. We're not quite sure what that means, but we're about to find out. So, this is the phone. Just a little background about Oppo. They're not as popular as the other brands in Sri Lanka such as Samsung, Sony, Nokia, even HTC, but they are actually the parent company of OnePlus. So if you have OnePlus 1 or a OnePlus 2 or a OnePlus 3 or even the upcoming OnePlus 5, these guys are actually the parent company of those phones. So that's why they have some of the features you would find in your OnePlus, such as the gestures when your screen is off. So let's take a look at this and see what exactly a dual selfie camera is, shall we? I'll take out my knife. Here we go, and we slowly cut open the box, not cutting the phone. Alright, that's the polythene, you can keep that there. And this is the F3, so this is the box. Oh, okay, so it slides out. Okay, keep that there, and we have another box inside this, and oh, okay, so you basically do that. And here you have the phone. Okay, so this is the phone. Okay, that's there. Take out the small tray, and we have another box. Right, so Oppo likes to keep things complicated. And this has, okay, so again you have a cover, reading material in case you are bored again. You have a charger. You have your earphones in case you are bored on the bus. And you have your charging cable. And this is the phone. So, first things first, what you notice is it looks a lot like a phone that you're familiar with that also has attributes of a certain fruit, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I mean, it does look a lot like, okay, I'm going to say it looks a lot like an iPhone. Okay, so you have your apparently it has two cameras on the front and one at the back. Yeah, not sure why, but yeah. There's the Oppo logo nicely etched at the back. Button feels quite sturdy. There's a speaker here, your headphone jack, your USB charging port, and you have the back rear camera and the lens. Alright, let's switch this on. Alright, and now once the phone is turned on, you can see this is the main interface of the F3. Oppo uses their software is called ColorOS. So as you can see, if you go to the version of ColorOS, here you go, about phone. So here you'll see it's running on Android version, where is it? Okay, so it's Android version 6, so it's running on Marshmallow. So there is supposed to be the Nougat update coming for this, so that will probably happen maybe in the coming days or so with Android O also coming out. I'm pretty sure they should upgrade to Nougat anytime soon. So here you can see the specs of the phone. So it has 4 gigs of RAM, it's an octa-core processor, 64 GB of storage. You can see the latest security patches, all that stuff. It says Oppo F3. The button here is not exactly a button per se, it's more like a sensor, so that acts as your fingerprint sensor and the home button, which is kind of cool. The icons, again, if you notice, they look a lot like iOS, especially the settings icon, but we are not complaining, we are not saying anything, but hey, I just make an observation. So here you have your standard apps, you have Facebook, Instagram, you have a whole bunch of tools that come inside like Google Keep, WPA's Office, all that stuff. You have a clock, you have weather. Basically all these, the Chinese market is essentially, you get essentially the same set of apps. So you take even a phone like Huawei or Oppo, basically the same set of apps. It's just that the way they market it, so there is no app drawer per se. It's all your apps are in individual icons, and you can install something like Google Now Launcher or like Nova Launcher and have an app drawer. But stock launch is like this, so you hold down, you get your, so you have like animations and stuff for your launcher, all that. And here your drop down settings, you have your Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, all of that. And overall the phone feels quite nice. It feels premium also. Like you get the brushed aluminum at the back. You get the camera lens, for example, is like It's sort of engraved in like metal, which kind of gives it like a premium look and feel. So yeah, that's the review of the Oppo F3. Stay tuned for the full review on the site coming soon. So yeah, that's it for now, and we'll see you again next time.